Officials are thankful that the plant was shut down for the holiday and say it could have been much worse. Part of the building at the facility where they make the single and twin engine planes collapsed. A major winter storm is barreling toward the plains and upper Midwest. It already dumped heavy snow on Southern California, and this lady tells ABC News,
30 years I've lived in the high desert. I've never been stuck. Never. This is bad. This is horrible.
Parts of Interstate 5 in Southern California were shut down for over 36 hours. That storm is moving east and could dump up to a foot of snow on the southern Rockies. And your final numbers on Wall Street at the closing bell. The Dow gained 23 points to finish at 28,645. And you're listening to USA Radio News.
Why spend more than you have to on your life insurance? Hi, I'm John David Wells from the Wells Report. Did you know that life insurance rates have fallen 60% over the past 25 years? Even if you already own life insurance, you should check out the folks at AccuQuote. Since 1986, they've helped millions of people save up to 60% on their life insurance by comparing the rates and features of dozens of top-rated life insurance products. Want some examples? Here's this one. A healthy 50-year-old non-smoker can buy $500,000 worth of 10-year level term for less than $45 a month. A 60-year-old under $120 a month. 20 or 30-year terms. Even permanent plans are also available. And if you're on medications or have health problems, the experts at AccuQuote will still work with you to find an affordable policy. Nobody does it better than AccuQuote. Call 877-437-5912 right now. That's 877-437-5912. 877-437-5912. Life insurance. AccuQuote. Call them today.
Rates, policy forms, and availability vary by state.
There's a big buzz about a study about what's called intermittent fasting. And USA Radio Network's Chris Barnes has the findings.
The study seems to indicate that intermittent fasting can help fight obesity and can help you live longer. Research out of Johns Hopkins University finding that restricting your eating to 6 to 8 hours a day helps regulate glucose, blood pressure, and heart rate. Another approach is so-called 5-2 intermittent fasting, in which people limit themselves to one moderate-sized meal 2 days a week. In the study, Dr. Mark Mattson says intermittent fasting may be able to help with a number of health conditions in addition to obesity, including diabetes, heart disease, and many forms of cancer.
Volkswagen says it will build 1 million electric cars 2 years before its goal. The company had hoped to reach the milestone by 2025, but announced on Friday that it is on pace to reach that mark by 2023. This is USA Radio News.
With a recession ending, if you've been putting off building your business, now is the time to act. General Steel will meet or beat any price on a pre-engineered steel building of the same size and specifications. Act now before steel prices go up. So call us today for free information.
Call 800-965-1290. 800-965-1290, 800-965-1290.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi still has not delivered the articles of impeachment to the Senate, and with the Senate and House out of session until after the first of year, don't expect much action next week as well. Senate Democrats like Connecticut Senator Richard Blumenthal are demanding a fair trial in the Senate.
My hope is that some of my Republican colleagues will have the same misgivings that Senator Murkowski expressed. Mitch McConnell is sabotaging this proceeding by saying he won't be impartial. He will do the president's bidding.
But Republicans, including former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, are arguing about the hypocrisy now versus when former President Bill Clinton was impeached.
The same way that, 20 years ago, it was the exact opposite, where a lot of Republicans would say that's a real abuse of power, to use the power of the Oval Office to seduce a 21-year-old intern, and to do so in the White House is an abuse of power also. Yeah. But Democrats didn't see it that way, and they didn't vote that way.
And Democratic presidential candidate and former Vice President Joe Biden is blasting President Trump over his administration's move to implement cuts in the SNAP program and amid the passage of a defense spending package. The former VP tweeted that Donald Trump is cutting food assistance for around 700,000 people, but somehow found $1.4 billion for his sham of a border wall. For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
It's 40 degrees.
It's 8:05.
The views and opinions of the following show do not reflect those of WSMN, its owners, and/or associates.
She's crude, often misconstrued, and is actually a dude. Welcome to Life's a Drag. Say hi to New Hampshire's 2018 Entertainer of the Year. Your hostess with the mostest, Monique Too Soon.
Hi. It's Friday night at 8 p.m. and you know what that means. It's Life's a Drag Queen.
You're not.
That was like, I know, I'm not in drag again and I have no excuse. Well, actually, I got a haircut tonight. That's why I couldn't be in drag.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get a haircut so I look super hot for New Year's.
Oh, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
What do you mean? Oh, screw you. I'm like, what do you mean? This haircut looks bomb. I love my haircut right now. You may not
It's
like
not
it because
color.
I look straight.
You don't. No. No, you don't.
I don't? I feel like I look straight.
That's the funniest thing you've said in a really long time.
Is it? Because I'm pretty sure I do look straight.
There isn't a color, though. I like you with color.
There's blue.
Oh, I can't see it.
That's nice. I also like you with eyeshadow on. I can't see it.
I put makeup on
Before you
tonight.
even say anything, I
put
can't see
makeup on tonight because we were going out for drinks before the show. So
Oh.
I put some makeup on.
I don't call chapstick and mascara makeup.
I hate you so much.
I know you had to wear chapstick because of that giant herpy. Could you imagine?
I know I couldn't. No, STDs have never been a part of my life, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I've seen you on the do not resuscitate list from the CDC.
I don't think the CDC has a DNR list.
Yeah, well, they do because it's people that they're not supposed to perform
And it's
mouth to
just
mouth
me
on. And there's a reason where you can't perform mouth to mouth on Patty
Oh, that's awesome.
unless you have antibiotics.
Really close by.
I really feel like I can't hear as well in my headphones. Oh, wait, there we go. I see. I love it when it's a little louder. I love it to be so loud.
Oh no, you're loud enough in real life.
Oh,
I don't.
Am I?
I don't need to.
Am I loud enough?
Yeah.
If you're tuning in on Facebook and you really, really actually love us, could you please do us a favor and share? Share the video, share everything, make us more popular because you know we live off of popularity. Or at least I do. I'm very vapid.
You are.
I am. And if you're just tuning in, you are listening to Life's a Drag on WSMN 1590. And the show is whatever I want it to be every Friday night. And you know, tonight there's a couple of things we need to talk about.
Uh-oh.
And then there's a couple of things we need to tell you about.
Uh-oh.
And then there's also a couple of things I need to show you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Except
Fast forward to that.
I can't. It's only for the adult listeners after 10 p.m. Wouldn't that be funny if we
Convenient
did?
that we're not here after 10.
I know. We'll be at my house on the couch having margaritas.
Having margaritas tonight.
Yeah, Patty's sleeping over tonight, so we're going to be doing some, exciting things like eating,
Drinking.
watching movies,
Watching a bad movie.
probably
Oh.
wearing wigs.
We should watch Space Boobs from
Again,
space.
That was such a good movie.
Amazing movie.
My favorite part, though, is when the real estate agent tried to sell Jason Voorhees a summer camp.
Exactly. We should watch it and then we should try and recreate it.
Oh, you're already casted for Space Boobs. Trust me, girl, you got the part. You got both
I don't
parts.
even have to audition.
You got both lead roles.
Nice. That's amazing.
You don't even have to say a word. You just have to walk around in those horrible alien lingerie outfits that
And
they
go
have.
Space Boobs
From space. That was the best part. Like they had to specify that they were from space.
Right. The actual space boobs
Were
from space.
The movie was really good. If you're like tuning in and you're listening, this movie was, I think it was free on Amazon Prime, and it's definitely low budget, but it's completely random and hysterical.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we watched it one night and it was actually pretty
What it
fun.
reminds me of is like a group of friends just got together one night, had a few drinks, and made a movie.
Literally.
Which makes it amazing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of movie we love.
That's the kind of movie you have to support. So you're supporting people's dreams.
Yeah, we're gonna make a movie one night and it's gonna be called Death at the Radio Station.
Yep.
And Patty's gonna fall down a flight of stairs while I film at the bottom.
Or maybe we could have people outside on Main Street and I could toss you out the window.
And they could catch me and be like, we saw a really pale ghost throw him out the window.
I do like to stand in front of the windows and wonder if people are going to say they saw a ghost.
Yeah, because Patty is very translucent. If you haven't seen her, you can see her in the
I can tell just by I can tell by looking at me on this on Facebook.
in these silver lights. I can see right through your skin. Like I can see your liver. I can see that you had your
And so
appendix
whenever I
out.
need to have blood drawn or anything like that, they love me because you can just see.
Yeah,
my
they don't even have to
veins.
put a
Yeah.
little wrap around your arm.
Nope.
They just like
They're
poke.
just like, oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. And then they seriously, I know your whole circulatory system. Isn't that what it's called?
Yes. Really stupid thing to say.
Is it?
It really is.
I'm gonna get you a T-shirt that says you can see my whole circulatory system.
You're gonna make it yourself.
I am. I'm
Did-
getting crafty starting tomorrow.
Yeah, tell everybody.
So I got a Cricut machine. So I'm gonna be like doing like cutting and T-shirt printing, and I got a press. So I'm gonna be pressing all these horrible things onto tote bags and T-shirts, and they'll all be available for sale at my shows.
Not the ones about me, though.
Only the ones with your nudes on them.
There's no press machine.
But I want.
print out my news.
Yeah, there isn't a press machine big enough for your boobs. I have to do one boob at a time. Oh my god! Never send me a
I
picture
barely
of your
fit them in a
boobs.
T-shirt. You can't put them on a T-shirt.
That's a sweatshirt,
I know it's
and
I
it
love
it says yawn. Are you bored?
Yeah, I'm very bored right now.
I can tell.
This is actually a pajama top. And
Oh, it is?
I didn't want to wear pajama bottoms because we were getting drinks. So I was like, I'll throw jeans on.
Oh, well, I'm so glad
and then
you did.
when we get to your house, I'm putting my pajama pants on.
So Danny is asking to remind you guys about this amazing movie that we watched this weekend. It was so freaking good.
Okay.
It had Helen Hunt in it, who looks freaking horrible. Like she looks like Ghostface from Scream. Like her face is just all like warped looking now from either surgery or age. But I think the movie I can't remember what the movie is called. Actually, I can go on my iTunes.
I See You.
I See You. Yes. Okay. So we watched this movie and it was a rental. I think it's still in theaters.
It's on demand right now.
Yeah.
You have Xfinity.
Did you watch it?
No, but I looked it up.
Oh my God. The whole trailer of this movie goes, you'll never see it coming. You'll never see it coming. And you literally will never see it coming. Like this movie was twist, 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 twist. Like so many, like it goes completely different directions, but it was so outstandingly done.
Oh.
Yeah,
Maybe I will rent it now.
I loved it. Like
Hmm.
it keeps you guessing right until the last 5 minutes. And then you're like, what the heck?
You didn't want to say hack.
I wanted to say HE double hockey sticks.
Is that that's not a swear?
No, I know.
It's a place.
I was just trying to be PC.
The location.
Because usually if I'm gonna take it somewhere further, I want to use a real word, not hell.
Oh, that's true.
So I was just saving my one bad word for like something classier.
No, you did that last week. You cannot have a bad word this week. We didn't get caught.
I get caught all the time.
Do you?
At Hannaford. In the cantaloupe section. Usually by a nun.
Oh my god.
They're always following me around. Did I tell you about the time a nun made me pump her gas?
She made you pump her gas?
I was literally pumping gas into a car and she was in like this giant station wagon behind me, like wood paneled station wagon. And she looks at me and she goes, "You're going to pump my gas next." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, you don't say no to a nun.
No, and if you
no
do,
matter what you believe.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Don't say
You just
no
don't
to
say
a
no.
nun.
And I'm like, I'm just going to hit her with the pump.
Yeah.
That would go down well.
Pump her gas and then like start your Jeep, or you don't have the Jeep anymore, but you probably did then.
Yeah.
Just smash the station wagon.
Like run her over.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I'll still do that. Yeah, no, it was just kind of funny. I don't know why we're talking about nuns now, but
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here. We were talking about I See You.
I
So
know.
watch that movie.
Yeah, watch the
Evidently,
movie
it's
I See You. It's really good. We watched that movie. We watched another movie called Freaks, which is I wouldn't waste your rental money on it. But maybe when it's on Netflix.
I don't think I know what that is.
It was like this movie, and it was about these people who are considered
movie.
freaks. But I don't know. It was just weird. I expected something different out of it.
I would have expected like a freak show, like sideshow from a circus.
Like someone with 3 boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. It wasn't like that at all.
Oh.
It was very weird. But whatever. We're not going to watch that one.
Okay.
We're going to have to find some movies. If you know any really cheesy movies with lots of boobs, because we like to drink every time we see a boob.
Yeah, we play a game where every time we see a boob in a movie, we have to take a drink. So every once in a while, Rob will cheat and put on adult movies, so we have to drink like constantly. But remember when we watched Piranha Double D?
It was like,
Oh my God. In half an hour, we were smashed up.
I don't even think we finished the sequel. I think we were so trashed.
But we should do that tonight. So if you guys know cheesy movies, please let us know what they are.
Preferably from the past, too. Like, we love, like, Arachnaconda.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a spider snake.
Oh, like
those are really good.
Lavalantula?
Oh, my
It was
God.
amazing.
Yeah, like three-headed shark attack.
Sci-fi movies. Did you see Santa Jaws was on Christmas
No.
on the Sci-Fi Channel?
Stop it. Santa Jaws. Did you watch it?
Of course I did.
Oh, my God. You should have told me. I would have watched it with you. We could have Skyped.
But you know what I did on a serious note? I found a series on Netflix, Dark.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of
I was
those,
going to watch
like,
it, but
dubbed
it's like
ones.
dubbed. Yeah.
I know. I like that though. It doesn't.
Danny couldn't get through dubbed.
It doesn't bother me. The first season, I haven't started the second season, but the first season was amazing.
Did you watch the dubbed French show, the horror one? I think it's called Marianne.
No.
That was really good.
Was it?
Yeah, and Danny got through the dubs on that one, so it's
It
not.
must have been
it's
that-
not
must
as
have been
bad.
that good.
It's not as bad dubbed. We did try to watch Dark though, and that one was too dubbed for him.
Oh, see, I don't care about that stuff, so I loved it. I love it.
I don't really ever pay
absolutely
attention
loved
because
it.
I'm usually on my iPad playing a game.
You don't
while
ever
watching
just
it.
watch a movie though.
I know I'm too antsy.
Yeah.
I have to always be doing something like either braiding your hair, shaving your mustache with an
One
electric
time.
razor.
You did that one time. Never hear the end of it.
Kaylee, Airplane is not the kind of movie we're looking for. That's like a serious, funny movie from the 80s. We want like something that nobody's ever heard of.
Like Shark, Kansas.
Yeah.
Women's State Prison.
Like cheetah girls in the jungle being attacked by Bigfoot. Like that's our kind of movie. Did you ever see the Erotic Witch Project?
No.
So it was the Blair Witch Project, but it was an adult film, and it was literally this ape stalking them in the woods, like this giant guy dressed up as Bigfoot. And you know, in the real Blair Witch Project, they would find like little rock sculptures outside their tent in the morning.
Yeah.
They would find adult toys outside their tent in piles the next day. And they would be like, I think these are a gift from Jesus. Because they had like those Southern accents, because of course they were the Southern ladies just naked camping together in the woods. Because that's how the Erotic Witch Project starts. We should recreate that film.
That's amazing.
With
I would
drag
make
queens.
that. I would totally make that film.
It could be like drag queens washing their merkins by the river.
I know some queens who would make that movie with you.
Yeah, beating their clothes over rocks. Like washing them like
Your
we're
wigs.
Amish. You could be like churning butter by the tent for our breakfast toast. I could see you churning butter.
Oh, Christy said pump up the volume. Oh.
What is that? That song?
Pump Up the Volume is a movie, an older movie with Christian Slater in it.
Ugh.
I know. It's not the cheesy kind of movie that we watch,
Like
but
Heathers.
it's a genuine yeah, no, not really. It's a really good movie.
Oh, is
A
it kind
really
of like
good
that Sarah Jessica Parker movie where they wanted to be on dance television?
No, it's about a kid who like pirates a radio show.
Oh.
Yeah. And
What
no
are you
one
talking
knows
about,
who he is.
Christy?
And
Trying to get us pirated here? I feel like she's targeting me right now. She's trying to off me from your life. She's like, I am done with her.
No, but you know what? You know whose birthday it was yesterday?
Who?
Christy's.
Christy, Florida?
Christy, Florida.
Oh, who cares?
Happy birthday, Christy. I love you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Jelly.
No. She lives in Florida. You live here. Guess who's got their grabs on Patty?
Has their what?
Grabs.
Grabs. Is that like dibs?
Yeah. Like I peed on your leg, you're mine. No other dog is going near you. No.
Oh, God.
Just like you guys. Pump
She's
up the
talking
volume.
about the vet radio. Remember,
Oh.
there's a delay.
Oh, there is a delay.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than the delay. Speaking of delay, we have a couple of shows coming up. And you know, if you've been to a drag show, drag queens never show up on time. Or we show up on time, we just never start the show on time. And this
Everyone's
past week-
always like flying in frazzled.
Yeah, because you know what? Some of us drive from far away, and the Pasta Loft is kind of in the woods, so it's like an hour from everybody. So by the time we get there, we've been sitting in corsets. we're exhausted already from just trying to figure out how to get comfortable in the car driving.
Yeah.
And then by the time we get there, we're like, we just want to have a couple drinks, relax. And then this past Saturday was the Pasta Love show. And if you didn't go, you missed out on a hell of a show. Oh my God.
So much fun.
It always is the best show of the year.
Except for the portion where you tried to offer me up to any single man in the room again.
Well, girl, one of these days I'm going to find you your dream man and you're going to be like, thank
It
you,
was
Rob.
so funny though, because you said to Robin Fierce, you're like, I do this to her all the time. And Robin looked at me on the mic when she was talking and she was like, has it ever worked out for you? And I was like, no, it's not once. Not one time.
Almost at the last show.
What are you talking about?
There was a straight guy in the audience that expressed a tiny bit of interest, and then he just never called.
Oh, you mean at the Cali room?
Yeah.
I thought you meant this one at the Pasta Loft. I was like, what are you
I mean, he
talking
probably never
about?
called because I did give him a little something in the bathroom, like a
God.
piece of advice.
No, he explicitly told me he wasn't going to call.
Oh, yeah, because he wanted you
He
to
wanted
call.
me to call.
Well,
I had to call him.
Why didn't you? I know you're a lady and you're standing your ground.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Because it just felt like more like a, felt like he was playing a game. Like, it just
I'm not going to
didn't-
call you. You're going to call me.
Right.
Ugh. Yeah.
Like it felt like more like a throwdown.
well, that's
like
what
a
it's like
challenge.
dating
And I
guys
just,
much younger than yourself.
It's actually a horrible dating atmosphere out there. Like the last time I dated was in 2013 ish.
When you were 53.
When I was much younger than I am now, and like I don't know. You almost have to kind of wreck it for yourself. Like you have to make sure. And this is just something I learned recently. Is like you not learned but relearned recently. You have to remind yourself not to get too like excited or anything like that, because people don't mean what they say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people say stuff and they don't actually mean it. And sometimes it doesn't even matter. So you're wondering like, why did the person say all that stuff? I don't even care. I'm not invested. Why did they like put on this big show? And then other times, or this one time that I actually got excited for the first time in like a year. And I'm like, you have someone that's like completely overwhelming you with compliments and then poof, gone.
Yeah.
It's like, why bother? Why did you bother doing that?
That was clearly someone who was dating multiple people.
Yeah. Well, I have a tendency to be pretty direct. So if I like you, you're going to know it. And if I don't, you're going to know that too, but not in a mean way.
You're not
and
a
I
very
haven't
nice
actually
person.
like genuinely liked one person, but I haven't actually genuinely liked someone besides that one person since my last relationship. But it's almost like you kind of have to wreck it for yourself. Like you can't allow yourself to get excited and get like cute and have fun, because you have to remember like, oh, well, he may have said that, but I have to wait until his actions actually match his words.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We
it
live
ki- it
behind our
kind of-
phones now, so
it kind of wrecks it.
Yeah.
Like I'm a hopeless romantic, and I'm living in this age of like ghosting and junk pics and
what's wrong with junk pics? I've never turned a sensible junk pic down.
You've also been with your man for what, 13 years? So
Yeah.
all right then. Yeah, I don't know.
I still get junk pics
a
every
weird-
single day.
It's a really weird time to be out there dating. I know you do.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yep.
Hmm.
There's some great ones.
Good for you.
Yep. That's all these chasers that are looking for
alleged straight men.
Alleged straight men looking for a drag queen, and I'll be like, I'm married, bye, and then they'll just send me a DP thinking that's gonna make me get divorced.
Yeah, you're gonna be like a ray of light is gonna shine down from the heavens on your phone, and you're gonna be like,
Oh, I found my dream
I have
man.
to leave my husband for this junk pic.
Yeah, Prince Ali Ababa, because they're usually from Egypt. Like I literally feel like all of them, all their names are like symbols.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of them tattooed, and someone's be like, "Oh my god, you know Curtis?" Because the names are so stupid. They're
That's
great.
funny.
I love it. So shows. So the Pasta Love show was amazing. When me and Patty were sitting
Oh,
at the
yeah,
bar
yeah.
before the show, we were kind of like, "Oh my god, we have such a weird crowd tonight." It just
It was
felt
a very different crowd.
Yeah.
Like there was young, there was old, there was some funny.
backwoodsy people like that you
Yeah.
would never expect at a drag show. And I'm like, this is either going to be a horrible night or it's going to be so fun. And it turns
Right.
out it was a
It's-
blast.
You never really know which way that's going to go, though.
Yeah.
Like, you never.
You don't know.
Right.
And you don't know if you're going to say something to offend one of the people in the audience,
And
which
you-
I usually
well,
do.
You say pretty offensive things. So at any moment, the audience could turn on us.
Yeah, well, or on me, and then they go after you because you're my friend. And then they delete Sam on Facebook. They always blame her for me. Like,
I
they can't
know,
blame
it's
me, they just
funny.
blame her. I love it.
Yeah,
Poor
she mentioned
Sam.
that. She was like, people still think I'm Rom's like minion or whatever.
I don't
And
even
was
talk
like,
to her but like once a week.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, that will go away with time. And I'm like, but you did act like it for a really long time. And
Yeah,
you allowed people to see you that way for a really long time. And it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
You know?
People still feel that way about you, I'm sure.
I don't think anyone thinks I'm your minion.
Yeah, they do.
Who?
Everyone.
Nobody thinks I'm your minion.
Everyone.
No.
Everyone.
No,
Whatever, you are my minion.
I am.
I own you.
No, you don't.
So at the Pasta Left on Saturday, the bartender kept daring us to go upstairs to this like biker party. And they're like, they're going to love you. You guys should go up there. It's going to be so fun. So they really were like that. They were making it sound
I know,
like
I heard their
we were
voices.
going to
They
walk
sounded
into the
exactly
room
like
and
that.
we're going to
they're
like,
gonna be like, oh my god!
and we were going to like start like a
woo!
conga line up there or
Right,
something. Like it was
right.
going to be so crazy. So we go up there. It was me, V, and Robin Fierce, and we're like going up there like, oh my god, all these hot biker dudes are going to be like buying us drinks. And we walk in there and they all were like, what in the hell is going on? Not one of them even looked in our direction. They tried to avoid us at all costs. And then one guy walks in from the bathroom and he sees me and he goes, there's a 50% chance. And I'm like, really? I'm like, just a 50% chance. Which cracked me up because it was out of nowhere. He just walked by so fast and looks, and there's a 50% chance. And I'm like, damn, that was very direct.
That was very direct. Good for him.
Yeah,
for having keeping his options open. Right?
Yeah, so we went. So we only had gone up there to see Gingerhead bartender Perry, who works the bartender at most of our shows, but they had requested him upstairs that night. So I went up there and pretended and told all the people up there that Perry was my husband. So he was probably getting harassed by all the bikers for having a drag queen.
You should request him for your shows.
I should have. Like, how
You-
dare they take Perry
Yeah.
away?
I don't. You're back there in May. You should call in advance and make sure that he's on the show.
I mean, like, if we don't have Perry, we're done.
Well, I don't know about being that extreme, but
Well, you are what you eat.
what?
I don't know. It just came out.
So don't you want to plug Nina West too? 'Cause
Yes.
her tickets are coming up
So
soon.
Nina West from RuPaul's Drag Race, season 11.
I can't wait.
Miss Congeniality, the
can't
love
wait.
of my life. I cannot even wait either. I'm so excited. I'm going to poop all over the place. I'm probably going to die in the car picking her up. Like I'm going to die. She's coming on March 28th. The tickets for VIP go on sale 1/1 at 1 p.m. The tickets are $55, but they include, for the first time ever, priority front seating. So all the VIPs will get front row seating first and foremost. So they'll start in the order of purchase. Like whoever purchases first goes to table 1. Table 2 will be the next. They're just going to go in order. So if you purchase the last VIP ticket, you might not be right up front. You'll be in the second row or whatever.
Right.
Because this venue has 300 seats and giant tables. So, and then so you're going to get the priority seating for the first time ever. You're going to get the meet and greet, which alone for me, amazing. I cannot wait to meet her. And then you're also going to get a VIP package with something to autograph. You're also going to get a private 20-minute Q&A VIP meet and greet with Nina West,
That's amazing.
which means you can ask her a question. How many places do you go where you can sit in a room with a celebrity and actually ask them questions?
Yeah, that's awesome.
You don't get that anywhere else, and it's all included in the ticket price. And then there's something else included, but I forgot. I don't know. But I will also be launching my merch line that night.
Well, I think that it's important to tell people when for the show that people that buy the 4 tickets or more are always have like a reserved spot. But it's
Yes.
the same thing with the VIP. If you want to sit with other people, I highly recommend buying bulk tickets, because if you buy 4 tickets and then your friend buys 4 tickets 5 days later, they're going to be sitting away from you because they bought them 5 days later.
Right. Or so with that being said, that brings up something that people have already asked. So if you're a VIP ticket customer and you're the only one and your 9 other friends bought regular tickets, your 9 other friends are not getting priority seating. So you're either going to have to take the VIP seating with strangers or you're going to sit with your 9 other friends. Which I'm sure most people will choose to sit with their 9 other friends, of course.
Absolutely.
Because the priority seating isn't always usually a big deal anyway, because we go throughout the whole audience while we're performing. Everyone gets just as much love. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't even really stress over priority, but if you do have like 2 groups of people and you want to be grouped together, we can group you together. You just have to email me when I post about reservations.
Okay.
So, and I like to do the reservations. I know there's so many people excited for this show. And then we also have another show coming up, and there are exactly 22 tickets left for July 28th. No, July 18th. January 18th.
Oh
my God.
My God.
I'm going to slap myself.
I'll slap you for you if you'd like.
No,
I'm happy to do it. I'm a giver. Okay.
What did you call
slap
me?
Across the face.
No, you can't slap me ever. Especially with those senior citizen hands.
My hands are fantastic. I have great hands. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I read on the bathroom wall.
Bathroom walls don't
So
lie.
this show at Murphy's Tap Room on January 18th. There's only 22 tickets left for sale, and they are available at MoniqueTooSoon.com. That show is very strict about seating and about the amount of tickets per selling. So once those sell out, there will not be a single other ticket available for sale. Some other shows, they give us like, we can add 10 more chairs this weekend. So some other places will actually be like, we can sit 10 more people if you want to add 10 more tickets. This one, they cannot. 75 is their limit. And we're already over
Period.
50.
End
So,
of story.
yep.
Okay.
And I can't believe how quick this show is selling.
I know.
This Murphy show is like, I did not think it would be a drop dead quick sellout like this.
Really?
Literally
I think
down
our
to,
new venue is interesting.
and it's not our only new venue in the new year.
I know. I can't wait to see the one in Bedford, obviously, because it's ginormous and beautiful. But I have never been to. I that's a lie. I went to Murphy's on Main Street in Elm Street, not Main Street, Elm Street in Manchester once, and I sat in the outdoor seating. But I've never been inside or
The
anything
function
like that.
room there. There's a function room where the show is. It's not in Murphy's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's in a function room like our shows usually are.
Oh,
It's not like in the main
okay. All right.
place of Murphy's, but they are serving food during the Murphy show too.
Really?
So it'll be like the Pasta Loft where you can actually order food.
So should you get there early, or is that all on the flyer?
I think they're still opening the doors at 7 and the show starts at 8:30.
Oh, nice.
So I don't think you need to get there early for food or anything. I think they're just going to serve it
That's awesome.
throughout the night. Yeah. So those are the 2 cool shows that are coming up right now. And like I said, the VIP tickets are going on sale. If all 100 VIP tickets sell out February 1st, that means there's going to be 200 general admission tickets available. So depending on what sells from VIP, it changes the number of what's available on February 1st for general admission tickets. General admission tickets are $25, which is $5 higher than we normally charge for a show. But that pays for Nina, and then
oh my gosh,
also
it's Nina West.
the venue that we're doing this at is charging us per ticket. So it's going to be an expensive venue for us, but it's huge. So we're excited about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nancy said hi.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for joining us tonight. That's it.
And at the Pasta Loft on Saturday. Yeah, she was at our show on Saturday, and they had a blast.
Yes, they did. Of course they did.
I know. That was one of my favorite shows of the whole year. Seriously, I love
you
the
were
Christmas
also
show.
on point.
Oh, thank you.
You were really great.
Oh.
Yep.
See, I love those shows. I love those shows where I just show up and I have like 17 cocktails and we don't know how it's going to turn out.
No, I don't like those shows because I mostly worry about how it's going to turn out. But it ended up being great.
You're so stupid. It's always a good turnout.
No, I always know when you look at me and you're like, am I too drunk? Am I too drunk? And I'm like, no, you're good. Actually, you're perfect. You're like, okay, I'm going to stop drinking.
I have said that to you. And there have been times where I'm like, come backstage.
Yep.
And I'm like, drunk check. And I just breathe in Patty's face and she's like 0.08.
And then I die.
Yeah. Because then she smells my amazing breath after drinking.
Wow.
Ugh. It depends what I'm drinking. At that place, it's Rum Runner, so it's probably like pineapple breath.
I had her try and make me those margaritas that I have been making lately.
Yeah.
With the cranberry and orange juice. It was relatively decent, but I only had one as I was driving home.
I had like 4 drinks and 3 shots.
I know.
Some drunk
I
woman
know
from
you
that
did.
festive table.
Yeah, with the crazy dress on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like her whole table was dressed up. She bought me 2 shots, and her and her husband were like obsessed with me. It was super cute.
It was cute.
Yeah, we had so much fun that night, and for the first time ever, we sold ourselves as props to sit on people's laps. And I got paid $20 to sit on someone's lap,
Yes,
and the
you
whole time the
did.
whole table was tipping me. And I was like, okay, I just made like $40 for doing 0.
That's the kind of job I need.
I know, seriously. And someone paid Nicole $5. Obviously they paid me more. 'Cause
Oh, clearly.
I'm amazing. And Robin got paid by 2 people $20.
Nancy said that her sister almost stole your carrot.
Oh yeah, it's Velcroed on. It does pop on and off.
I knew you were looking for it.
It's in my purse. What lady in this decade doesn't have a carrot in her purse? Yeah, my snowman carrot, FYI, for all y'all
Yeah.
people who have backwards brains.
Frosty costume.
Yeah, I have a frosty costume that has a carrot that comes on and off. Yeah.
Carrot on the pants, though. You have to be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, the hat is my belt. So let's just leave it at that. The head is below the belt. Oh my God. So stupid. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Life's a Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon. And if you are listening on Facebook and watching us live, please share the video so that you can help spread the word and get Life's a Drag more likes. Because Life's a Drag is life.
But it's not a drag if you share.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I don't have to do drag if you share and we get really popular. I actually love doing drag. And so I've made this commitment to myself for 2020 because I tend to be like just a very serious offset person. Like I'm very, very serious. And I think I take everything very seriously. And I think on 2020, I'm going to like unwind a little bit and I'm going to start bringing like new things. I'm going to take some more risks. I'm doing like,
you mean as far as drag is concerned?
yeah, as far as
Okay.
drag is concerned.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of rebrand Monique in a different way. And I'm trying to rebrand Monique as a host and like the radio host. And there's gonna be lots of Too Soon merch coming for sale. And I'm gonna be sitting on lots of people's laps for $20.
Yeah. The radio host, the show host.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So-
the hostess with the mostest.
Yes, that's gonna be my t-shirt brand. So
What a great
I already have some
idea.
hostess with the mostest t-shirts being mentally prepared. Yes.
So do you have any other resolutions? I mean, this is the last show of 2019.
Oh my God. I don't really make New Year's resolutions because I feel like they're stupid and nobody sticks by them for like more than a minute.
Well, you just said that you were like, you know,
I don't think that's a
had new goal.
resolution.
You made a
as,
commitment.
as much as I've drained the swamp of drag and now I can focus on the positivity of drag now instead of the shadiness of it. So this year I'm going full force into like the new shows, and there's going to be choreographed stuff. There's going to be group numbers. There's going to be props. Like if you haven't been to a plastics event, you're going to have to come to the first plastic show because it is going to be filthy amazing.
Filthy amazing.
Yeah, we are decorating. We're doing everything. We're putting half the money from the show's profits back into making that show possible. So we're putting actual money from our pockets into the show to make sets and group numbers and matching outfits. And
That's awesome.
it's going to be such a crazy show. And the cast of the plastics is out of this world. You guys are going to crap your pants on New Year's Eve when I announce it.
So you're going to be announcing it on your Monique Too Soon page?
Yes, on New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
So yeah, we're having the photos done for the photo shoot this weekend. And then as soon as we get a flyer made, we'll be announcing the new shady pink plastics.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So aside from like Nina West, so we don't have a show in February, but we do have that one in January at Murphy's. And then we have the one in March at Murphy's. And then I think the first plastics event is probably going to be in April.
Okay.
So we're still working on dates and figuring out which venue we want to bring the plastics to. Because
Yeah.
that's another thing. We want to bring it somewhere where we have plenty of room to change and we have room to actually decorate that won't interfere with the people being there.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's going to be at the Calais Room because we can leave that stage decorated and it wouldn't interfere with anybody.
All right.
But we're waiting for date confirmation. So, and there's also a chance of a drag show coming in the new year at a haunted house.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be amazing.
Patty knows what I'm talking about. Patty
I
gets
do.
me.
I do. I get all the info.
Yeah, you guys will get more info as things like that happen, but there's a lot of big things coming, and I literally have been approached by so many people in the past months to do shows for them. So a lot of them I'm turning down because they just can't afford real drag queens.
Okay.
That's a weird thing. That's a weird way to say it.
It is a weird way to say it, but what people don't realize is that like they want to charge a cover for their club and keep the money and have queens work just on tips. But that's not how a queen
Or
earns
they
a
want to
living.
lowball queens. And
Right.
I told someone what my booking fee, and my booking fee is high. And that is the reason you don't see me bouncing from club to club, because I'm not going to work for $75 to $100. It's not going to happen. And I don't underpay my girls either. I pay my girls, and when they're first starting out, it's a little bit less. But by the time you're a seasoned performer with me, you're making more money than any club is going to pay you.
Right.
And it's 2 hours of work. Because you're literally in a show for 2 hours, because my shows don't run all night like clubs do.
Correct.
So when I say you can't, like, you're not going to get good queens for that price, I don't mean you're not going to get good drag for that price. You're just not going to get the shows that I do, which are we sell every single show out.
Well, I think that you get what you pay for.
With drag queens, 100%.
I think that it's really like that with just about everything.
Yeah. And I feel, and the thing is we're willing to work with venues. Like, I hate when a venue is like, well, I'll give you this much. And I'm like, no, I told you my booking fee. That's not negotiable. That's my booking fee. That's the minimum you're going to pay me if you want me to bring a show to you. And then they're like, okay, well, then we're not going to work together. And then 3 weeks later, I see an ad, or like a Facebook promotion. And I'm like, well, I guess those people were cheap enough. And I'm like, but that's fine with me, because I'm not going to undersell myself.
Absolutely.
Nope. I know
You
what I'm
shouldn't.
worth. I sell every single show out. And we have a huge following for my shows. And you want my show at your venue, you're going to pay us, or we're going to work for the door. And that's what we do at most venues. We work for the door.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take the risk of not selling out because we know we're going to.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And any place that has a bar is going to
Make bank.
Bank.
I can't even imagine what some of these venues are making. Like the Pasta Loft, 100 people sold out.
Eating, drinking, like
throwing mozzarella sticks in my tights. Were you there for that show? Where someone threw a mozzarella stick and it got stuck in my fishnet pantyhose, and then when I got it out, I ate it.
so disgusting.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just
There's
need
something
a snack.
seriously wrong with you.
Yeah. Adult onset diabetes. If I don't eat something every 10 minutes, I'll
beyond a
die.
thyroid condition is
Oh my
wrong with
God,
you.
my thyroid. That's why I've gained so much weight.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. So do you have any New Year's resolutions?
You know what? I think I need to take a step back a little bit. Like, I think I need to center myself again. I was sick in October, the entire month of October and November. But before that, I was like hiking every weekend and kickboxing, and I was so active, and I was so busy. And then like I got sick in October and November, and I was a hot mess. And now I'm just kind of like in a funk. And I think I just need to like recenter myself. I think I got off track. So I think and I'm moving next month. So I think like once I get settled in.
I know
once
you're
I get-
moving to Zimbabwe.
Yep. And once I get settled in Zimbabwe, I feel like I just need to like take a little time for myself and just kind of recenter.
I feel like you should do that, but I also feel like a New Year's resolution for you is to actually give online dating a second chance and don't delete it in 48 hours. Wait it out.
If I do online dating, it's going to be like a real site.
Yeah, we're gonna put
Like,
you
I'm
on
not going
like
to do like a cheapy free site. Like I want it would be a real site. Because I can't, even real sites though, like I honestly, if one more guy messages me and says sup, I'm gonna throw myself off.
oh, that's kind of hot. That means what's up?
No, I just want like
You're
I don't
getting
know.
old. You want him to be like, hi, young
I
lady.
think I need to go older.
Do you want him
Like,
to make you
I don't think older
madam?
men ghost.
Hi,
I
madam.
don't think older men lie, or not lie, but I don't think older men say things they don't actually mean just to. I don't know. I don't just to say them like
or to
I
get
don't-
you into the BED.
Well, that doesn't. I'm not looking for a hookup. Like I had that in my life. I did that really well in my 20s and then after my divorce. I'm just not interested in hookups anymore. And
Really?
I'm just not. It's just not what I'm looking for.
So Tinder isn't the right dating app for you?
No, Tinder is not the right dating app.
So I
for
shouldn't
me.
swipe right when I see you on there later. No, you got to get on a real dating site, but you have to give it a chance too, because I think you have such a high stake in it. Like you're just I feel like you don't give it as much of a chance as you should.
I don't.
You give up on it really quick because you don't like the way things are going. But you kind of have to you're probably not going to find.
Unfortunately, you have to do a lot of weeding. And I
Yes.
feel like I don't have that
Or a lot of weed.
energy right now. Well, I don't do that either. So I
Oh.
guess I'm really.
You're going to have to do the weeding part. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. You have to weed through a lot of people. And I haven't honestly had the energy to do that. I really like the idea of meeting someone organically. Like I like the idea of meeting
Like in the
someone and
produce?
saying, yes, being like, hi.
You want a non-GMO date?
Would you like some cantaloupe?
Oh, fresh melons from the stand. I love it.
No, I like that idea. I like the idea of meeting someone and being like, oh my God, you're
Well, that's
fun.
why I'm
Let's
trying to
hang
make it
out."
happen at my shows, but I just keep
No.
forgetting that they're usually married guys that come to the show because their wives made them.
No one's ever going to stand up at your show when you throw it out there and be like, oh yeah, hey, any single guys? My friend over there, right there, her name's Patty. She's single. No one's ever going to stand up and be like, hi.
If you would dress more provocatively and wear a lot more makeup, they'd be like, "Oh, I love a drag queen."
What? I'm not going to dress provocatively.
There are so many drag queen chasers out there right now. Maybe you should just pretend you were born a man.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you? So stupid.
Nancy said James is from Florida. I'm not sure who James is.
He's Michael's and my friend. I don't know who James is.
You don't know who James is either. Nancy, I'm sorry, but we don't know what you're talking about. I'm still going to like your comment, though. See there. Boop. Like.
Boop. I just saw your like go through on my phone because I have the live up on my phone.
I know. I'm Monique Too Soon, by the way, people.
Yeah, so she says something out of character. It's not me. I'm not
I
connected.
haven't actually commented. I'm just liking and responding.
So,
Because that's the kind of girl I am.
yeah. Did you get anything exciting for Christmas?
My son got me a Bluetooth speaker for my, so I can listen to my Spotify when I'm home.
That's cute.
That's what I asked for. That's what I got.
That's really cute. Do
Yeah.
you bring it in the bathroom and sing in the shower?
Not yet.
Not yet. You should.
Yeah, no, I've only had it for 2 days.
I got Danny like a waterproof one that you can like stick in the shower, and then when he actually started singing in the shower, I pretend it broke.
He actually got me a one that you take hiking. It's got like a safety clip on it that you can clip onto your backpack.
Oh,
It's
that's
like a
cute.
waterproof, weatherproof, so I could take it hiking.
Well, that's super cute. You
It
can
is
take it
super
ghost hunting
cute.
too.
I could.
Yeah.
I didn't want to break it to him that it's kind of rude to listen to a speaker while you're hiking because other people might be hiking and they
cares
don't
about other
want
people?
the idea of the nature and silence to get wrecked.
Oh, this James person is watching. Hi, James. From
Hi.
Florida. That's a friend of Michael's who's Nancy's son.
Oh.
Yeah, Nancy has a gay son named Michael. And he lives in Florida with his partner. And they used to own a little store up here in Concord. And Michael's also in real estate like my husband.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me and Nancy. Nancy's been like my client for like 14 and a half years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have been flat ironing that hair for a long time and I still don't have carpal tunnel. She has a lot of hair.
She does.
She has a lot of hair and it's very long. And when I blow it out, it gets like giant, like Diana Ross huge. Yeah, it's so
Ooh.
big. It's a lot of
Because her
fun.
hair was straight Saturday. Is it normally like wavy and curly?
Oh yeah, she has big, big curly hair.
Really?
Yeah, but she's been getting smoothing treatment. So it's like tamer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why do people with curly hair do that? I would love to have curly hair.
You would love it until you had it.
We always want what we don't have.
Yeah, and when you have curly hair, it's a lot more work because you actually have to put the right amount of stuff in it.
Oh, you know that picture I posted the other day of when you guys got me the Rainbow Bright Snuggie and I was holding Sexy?
Yeah.
My mom commented on Christmas was like, "Oh, I love your hair short like that. That style, that was perfect." And I was like, "I'm never gonna have short hair again if Rob has anything to do with it."
No, And why don't you wear that Snuggie ever? Where is it?
It's at home. I have it at home.
Oh, I
Yeah.
never see you wear it.
Oh, no, it's in my room.
I'm going to have to get you another Snuggie.
Actually, I was using it the other day to snuggle with Ozzy,
What the hell is Ozzy?
the hedgehog.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a foster hedgehog
I
at
have a
home right
foster.
now.
I have a foster hedgehog.
How is he doing?
He's adorable. He's not easy to love because his spikes hurt, but he's adorable.
Does he run really fast like Sonic?
No, he actually is really slow. Although watching him on his wheel is hysterical. He gets his like miles in every day. He's super
Oh,
cute.
I want a wheel like that.
I don't think that if I don't think I would get a hedgehog. After having a hedgehog, I don't think that I would get one as a pet.
I hear they're carriers of eye herpes.
I don't know about that, but I've heard a lot of weird things about.
Yeah, one of my
Animals.
clients' daughters had it in like her dorm room, and one of the girls ended up contracting eye herpes, and they ended up bringing it back to the hedgehog. If you don't
Really?
wash your hands really well after handling a hedgehog or something, and you wipe your eyes, like they carry
Oh
like
my
the
God.
herpes virus.
That's so gross.
Yeah, you might have to look it up. It might be wrong, or it might be something they made up or whatever. But it was like this really weird story, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm never getting a hedgehog. Like, could you imagine what a herpes on your eye would feel like?
No.
Ow.
I've never had one. I've never had a cold sore.
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't.
I see one right now.
No, you don't. Crazy.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. Yeah, but I don't think I would ever get one as a pet. I mean, I definitely am not looking forward to giving him back because I've kind of fallen in love with him a little bit. But he's got a little stinky.
Oh.
And like, every time that I hold him, I hold him with a blanket and he just wrecks the blanket. He just,
because he cuts
pees
it
and
up.
poops all over it.
Oh.
And like when I used to have the guinea pigs and stuff, I'm allergic to hay. So having any animal that needs hay, I usually welt up. But I still like snuggling with them, even though like my face blew up and stuff like that. But you can't snuggle with a hedgehog.
Oh, I'm so allergic to guinea pigs.
Yeah, I'm just allergic to the hay.
Oh, the hay?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Everything is in that damn hay too.
You know how I found out about hay? When I was working at Charming Fair in Auburn, or no, Candia. I was working with draft horses, which are like 2-3 feet taller than me, and we used to have to feed them hay in their buckets, which were of course over my head, and the hay would fall down.
How are you going to date a farmer?
I don't know. I mean, I deal with it. Like I've had.
That's going to have to go in your farmers only profile.
Yeah.
Allergic to hay.
Yeah, I had no idea.
So I hope you feed your horses substitute hay.
No.
What substitute hay?
I
Is it
clearly
like
don't
hay?
mind.
It's a different. It's hay, girl.
That's so dumb.
That would be the best. We should come out with a brand of hay for horses that's actually not hay,
Like
but it's called
substitute hay.
Hey, girl.
Girl.
And it can come from Yes Factory. From Yes. That'd be amazing. We can have our own hypoallergenic animal feed.
No.
Don't tell me no ever again. When I have good ideas like that, you're supposed to support them.
Oh my god, that's the best idea.
Exactly. You were right behind my perfume last week.
Oh my, that is the best idea.
I know. I'm totally going to get a perfume made, but I'm only going to get like ounce bottles because like nobody's going to spend like $50 on
No.
too soon.
I wouldn't spend $50, but I would definitely spend 50 cents.
Oh, well, I don't know if we're going to get 50 cents. I'll spray you.
I'd be like, just put it on my wrist.
You do that when you
I'll
go to
give
the
you a
mall.
dime.
You go to the mall before a date and get sprayed with perfume. I've seen you do that just so you don't have to buy the bottle.
I don't wear perfume.
I know.
I have body spray.
Oh, like Vicky's
No, I don't know. Someone got it for me as a gift.
from Bath and Body.
I think so.
Is it like Heavenly Girlfriend?
No, I don't know what it is.
No, it's probably like Apple.
No, it's not fruity. It's
Oh.
I think it says midnight something.
Oh, Midnight
Yeah,
Dreams.
it's like really sexy.
Midnight Sexy Dreams. It could be called Sticky Sheets. Oh my God, that's my second fragrance.
That is the best name for a fragrance ever.
That'll be my second fragrance. Sticky sheets.
You should come out with them at the same time. And like the too soon to can have one like particular scent, and then the sticky sheets can have like completely opposite.
It can be like the sporty
one
version.
can be musky and one can be like fruity.
Oh, I love it. And you can be like, I'm wearing sticky sheets by Monique Too Soon. That'd be amazing. I'm totally going to do that. Oh, the sticky sheets.
Oh, the toilet.
It can be les sticky sheets. It's got to be French because it sounds fancier. Les sticky sheets. Oh my God, I love it.
I wonder how you say sticky sheets in French.
And I'm French and I don't even know. Les sticky sheets.
Les sticky.
Les sheets, they sticky.
How do you say?
Oh my God, Saison Marguerite can be in the
Saison
commercial.
Marguerite.
Yeah, she can be in the commercial. Oh my God, she can be the spokeswoman for Les sticky sheets. And she can be like, how do you say?
How do you say? Book.
And then you can be Brittany, like the angry one. Like, that's exactly how you say it.
How you say it? Saison Marguerite.
Oh my God, I love it. Saison Marguerite is one of the Barbie dolls from the most popular girls
Yeah,
in
if
school.
you don't know what we're talking about, it's the most popular girls in school on YouTube, and it's ridiculously funny. It's not even.
It's like grown men that are straight playing all these little Barbie dolls that are high school B words.
Oh, it's amazing.
But there's a foreign exchange
And at
student.
first you'll watch it and you'll be like, this isn't really that funny. And then 3 hours later, you'll be propping
peed.
your eyes up with toothpicks because you have to stay up and watch the rest of it.
Yeah, and there's 7 seasons on YouTube. 7.
Connor came home in the middle of me watching it one night on TV, and he stopped and looked at the TV, and I didn't even look at him because it was at a really vulgar part. I'm like, I'm not looking at him. I was like, hey, Bug, how was your night? Okay. And he stood there for a minute staring at it, and finally he goes, he dropped a swear, but he was like, what are you watching? And I was like, it's the most popular girls in school. You should go watch it. Don't watch it with me.
No, you can't watch. It's not. I would watch it with my mom, but she'd be like, I don't get it. Even my mom wouldn't get it, and she's horrible just like that. But there's so many cool characters on it. Like, I love Saison Marguerite, the foreign exchange student, that one person just does not believe she's in France. So her goal in life is to make her mad and like find out that she's not from France. And you do find out when they actually go to France if she's from France or not. Do you know?
I have not watched that episode.
Oh, yeah. You find out the truth about Saison
Really?
Marguerite.
We have to watch that tonight.
Okay,
I have to know.
Yes, because they go to France to become models for like a season because all these American models disappeared. So they go replace.
I've seen that. Like, I know that much. I know why they go to France and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. And while they're in France, they figure out the truth about Saison Marguerite. Oh, yeah. It's good, too. And then the show is so good. If you're not watching it, just go on YouTube and watch it. It's pretty hysterical. Deals, coulant, sticky sheets in French.
Sounds better in English with a French accent.
Oh, Nancy said draps. Draps might be sheets. But that sounds gross. That sounds like something you need to see a gynecologist for. Sorry, I've got the draps. The draps.
That's my new thing.
Patty's like,
whenever
sorry,
I'm
I have the
cranky, I'm
draps.
like, I have the draps.
Yeah, you do have the
Right.
draps.
I have
Like, yeah, you have the draps a lot, girl.
I had the draps yesterday.
I'm gonna stop at the
I was
pharmacy.
in a really bad mood yesterday. I
Yeah.
was cranky. Oh my gosh!
I know. I feel like we just sit here and talk and talk and talk, and time just flies.
Well, we're good talkers.
We are good talkers. And once again, Caitlin wasn't here. She's at a family Christmas
Did
party.
she work here?
I don't know. She hasn't been here in like 6 months. I'm assuming she'll be back at some point. But until then, it's the Patty and Mo show. It's the Mo Pats. Well,
No, we'll have to do better than that.
yeah, that sucked. We'll figure something out tonight when we're drinking. But thank you guys for tuning into Life's a Drag. I'm Monique Too Soon, and I'm here with my co-host that has draps, Miss Patty Hurley. We'll see you next Friday night at 8 p.m. on the dot, and we'll have lots of new stories to tell. Thank you. Bye.